Caddis Maximus here. This time we're reviewing a Kennedy 1018 tackle box style toolbox, which is really great for machinists and technicians, but for a variety of people. And the tackle box style toolboxes are great because they have a variety of spaces to keep quite a few different tools sorted out while being able to access all of them quite conveniently. And this being a Kennedy, it's a nice, strong, heavy-duty unit. Now, this video is going to be my 500th subscriber kind of special. I'll do a better one for 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully I don't dig a hole saying that. I did want to mention I really appreciate everybody's support. It's really nice to have all you people subscribing and commenting, etc. One of the big reasons I started this channel, besides just altruism and putting out videos about all these different tools and just trying to get some more tool detail up there, to tell you the truth, I'm really happy with the subscriber growth I've gotten. I had no, intentions. Obviously, the tool channel I have was not going to be some, explosively popular YouTube channel. So I've been really happy with that, and I really wanted to say I appreciate it so much, all your support. And a lot of people talked about toolbox tours, so I kind of am doing this review to. It's a small toolbox tour because we will be touring the contents of this toolbox. Just not the one that has all the sockets. This Kennedy is a bit older, and I did want to point out that they do hold up pretty well over the years, especially if you try to take care of them and not just, throw them in and out of the back of a pickup truck. Although there's some things I did want to point out. The chrome plating isn't the thickest, so we can see here on the various rivets and on top of the chrome plated brackets for the handle that we do have some corrosion. However, the wrinkle paint, and I took a nice close-up for the thumbnail, the Kennedy logo, the wrinkle paint's actually held up pretty well on these Kennedys. And wrinkle paint is a special type of paint that as it dries, it contracts a little bit and gives you this nice textured surface, and it's been a tradition for a while. Another thing I wanted to point out is that the Kennedys do plastic coat their handles. And if I didn't mention earlier, this 1018 runs, I think, around $250 shipped to your door. It's a pretty heavy toolbox. It weighs about 20 pounds dry. It does have a provision to put a padlock on there just to keep, wandering hands from going through your tools. Obviously, a padlock on a portable toolbox is only there just to keep people from snagging your tools on a job site. Let's go ahead and open this up. And I decided this direction would probably be... Here we are. Sorry for that awkward edit. The camera has to be several feet away from this toolbox to even attempt to get the whole image. So if we open this up, what we see is we have a nice tackle box style. What they use is they have these cantilevered arms that link through here, through the base or the midsection of the toolbox. And just like a fishing tackle box, it causes all these drawers or these spaces to unstack as you open it up. And as you can see, you have easy access to a wide variety of tools. Now, the sidewalls are actually double layered on this unit, which I do appreciate. It helps it maintain a little bit more rigidity when you have these wings unfolded out. And another nice design feature is these drawers do have flats, so when they fold down and then are sitting in those sections right here, these rails, that all the drawers and the weight are actually sitting on metal rails, not riding on the little arms that cantilever them out, helping it last a bit longer. And so this is my toolbox that held, obviously, my nut drivers, the small electronic cutters and small pliers were in here, my stud sensors and extractors, and the electronic tape measures. All those were in here, and you guys have actually seen reviews of all those. I have a few temperature probes. I think the only things in here that you guys have not seen are, one, this is an older mobile, but this is a V-belt tension tool, and what's kind of nice about these is you just put it over the belt. It has a special hook that just hooks under the belt, so the belt's cantilevered like this, and then you just let it go. And if it is holding it too far out, you know it's high, and if it's too far up, you know it's low, and then you have this little Goldilocks zone. This thing's actually been pretty nice, especially when people are like, oh, that belt's just fine, and then I use this and say, no, it's actually not. And the big issue is if you have too low a tensions, V-belts squeak, and in too high a tension, you start risking damaging bearings and etc. More modern cars, V-belts are becoming, a dinosaur, but you still do see them, And on, say, 90s cars, which a lot of people do have, it'll be like the alternator belt or power steering will be a V belt, and then the fan belt, etc., will be a spline drive belt. One of the other things is these kind of cheesy Harbor Freight stud extractors. These are actually made in India, but they seem to work pretty well. I couldn't really justify making a whole video about these, but I'll show them here. And these are kind of an odd system where you just put the fastener on, and then as you rotate it, it's supposed to cause this wheel to kind of cam in. And I've had hit or miss luck with these. Sometimes they slip, but sometimes they work. And really the reason I have them is because they have a wide range. And most stud extractors are really, really narrow in the range. Also, this pin has a little lock on it, or a little snap ring. So when this wears out, you can see there's a separate hole. So you can actually flip this wheel around and get a new grip surface if you end up damaging the knurling. Odd little cut there, but it was easier. And then here's some needle files, and I just wanted to mention these. That needle files are pretty common. What we have here is a Radio Shack set, which was pretty cheesy but worked out. We have a more premium Nicholson set, which I do recommend more premium ones. And then, of course, one of those Harbor Freight diamond grit. I did want to mention about these Harbor Freight diamond needle files is they don't seem to sell them in store anymore. I just recently was looking on their website, and I may just not be able to be searching for the right term, or just not looking through the list, because I can't believe they wouldn't be selling those little diamond grip files. So that's the last kind of recommendation I'd have, and last to see out of this little toolbox tool is the miniature needle files. They're really, really pretty darn handy. What's a nice aspect about these is they come with a variety of shapes, such as curved on one side and flat on the other. We have square, standard, kind of fingernail style where they come to a point, triangular, flat, and then a regular round style. And they really, really are handy. The problem is they wear out really fast, but they're also pretty cheap, so you end up buying a few sets over the years. Anyway, I think that just about does it. Sorry about knocking the tripod there. It's so far away from this toolbox just to get this in the frame. But just wanted to do a quick review of the Kennedy 1018, showing it fully loaded with tools, and has absolutely no issue with all these tools, and showing us how much stuff can actually be organized into one of these, as well as doing a little toolbox tour. I think that'll just about finish it up for this video, but I really appreciate everybody watching, and please continue to subscribe if you have not subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Catus Maximus out.